Well, I call this picture the collage of the damned, really meaning that if they've gone to all that trouble of selling their soul to the chief commander, there's no going back, really, is there? I mean, it would take something very special, wouldn't it, for someone who's previously been serving the Dark Lord to do an about-face. Now, we know it can happen because it's happened in the past, hasn't it? In biblical times, Saul of Tarsus, and how he had a change of heart. And in modern times, you might say that Russell Brand's an example of someone that belonged to this collage of the damned and now is pursuing his life in the exact reverse of what he used to put his trust in. He's now trying to please the Heavenly Father. So it can happen. It's happened in the past, as you know, and it will happen again. But will they let you go easily? See, my answer to this is that when you've sold your soul and you've become one of these damned, it'd take something very, very special for you to break free. Almost impossible, if you like, because some of these are normally threatened. If they want to stop serving the chief commander, they're normally threatened, aren't they? I think that's one of the drawbacks of selling your soul to Satan, really. That it's a one-way ticket, and it's very, very freaky that you would be allowed to just leave without there being some kind of punishment. And these punishments can come in the forms of, I don't know, being maligned, being accused of something you haven't done. In the extreme, yes, death can occur. You'll see certain ones that belong to that who are no longer alive and they've died in mysterious circumstances. Well, that could be another way in which they get back at you. But we have that example, don't we, of the Australian X Factor winner, Aitlin Childs. And we know that, by his own admission, he belonged to this set and he broke away. And look at what he had to go through. You know, he had to go into hiding almost. And then he did that 5-hour video and revealed everything about the FM, this secret order. But they can't help themselves, can they? You see it. And can you see how he's got that little eye there on the palm? And that's his way of mocking us, the useless eaters. That's his way of promoting what he's give his life for. And then you've got other pictures like of Michael Stipe from R.E.M. He wanted you to know that he'd sold his soul for fame and fortune. They just can't help themselves. But like I say, this is my picture of the collage of the damned. I just threw a load of pictures, clustered them all together in a PNG format, and yeah, it's not all uniform, they're all sort of overlapping on each other, but you get the general idea that these are trapped in the system, and they don't really have enough about them to break away from it, because it would be difficult, right, to break away from this, because this secret religion has given them everything they ever want. Everything. All the fame, fortune, everything, all the adulation, being praised wherever they go. And they've never had to want for anything in the material way. But they lack a lot of spiritual things because they're not likely to get spiritual connection when they belong to this secret order. Although You will get some of them and that will say they do. You know, it's a spiritual experience to belong to this secret religion, but it's not going to put a smile on God's face. That's all I'm going to say.